Hello, welcome back to Cinderella Math. Today I'll be doing this one problem, this SAT problem. It was sent to me by one of my tutoring students as she prepares for the upcoming SAT. It was in one of those books, you can buy off Amazon, one of those prep books. It's a good problem, and it was like the last problem of a section, which they're always the hardest. So if you're working through SAT prep, most books are set up that they go, each section goes easiest to hardest. So given that this was the last question of a section, it's probably pretty hard. I've already typed it out there. We have a quadratic function, ax squared bx plus c. And we don't know what a, b, and c are, but we know they're constants. So they're just numbers. And we know that a is between 1 and 4, not including 1 and not including 4. And then we are also told that if you graph it, it hits the points 11, 0, and negative 2, 0. All right, and since we know that A is between 1 and 4, that means it's positive. So we have an upward opening quadratic. And then here, these would be our two x-intercepts. So let's give it a rough graph. Obviously, we can't give it a perfect graph because we don't know all of our info. But we do know it hits at negative 2 and 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. And then we know it's upward facing. So something like that. Ish. All right. And the question is, if A is an integer, so whole number, and if you think about it, we already been told A is between 1 and 4. So here's 1. Here's 4. What are the other integers in there? Well, 2 and 3. And it does, see how this does not have equals, and this does not have equals. So it's not 1, it's not 4. So A is either 2 or 3. And that's using this information and the fact that we are told if A is an integer, what could be the value of A plus B? That's what we're trying to figure out. All right, so again, we kind of can set this to the side. A is either 2 or 3, but we kind of now need to figure out some stuff about B. Well, don't have too many clues on him, but we do have right here that x is 11 and x is negative 2. So those are our solutions, the roots, the zeros. Those all mean the same thing. So x is negative 2, x is 11. Reverse this. So basically add this 2. That means x plus 2 is a factor. And then do the same right here. Let's reverse this. X minus 11 is a factor. And then when you set it to 0, right? Because that will give you the solutions or the zeros or the roots. And if we multiplied this out, what I have there, that would be x squared minus 11x plus 2x minus 22. And then right there, you combine like terms, x squared minus 9x minus 22. We don't really need the equal 0 at this point. That would be great. That's kind of our function, but kind of not. Because look at this a value. That's a 1. We already ruled out that a is not 1. We have written off to the side there that a is either 2 or 3. Well, if a is 2, we'd have to multiply this whole thing by 2. So that would give us a function of 2x squared minus 18x minus 44. But maybe a is 3. Well, let's multiply this whole thing by 3, which would give us a function of 3x squared minus 27x minus 66. So it's one of these two purple functions. I don't think we can figure out which one it is. It's one or the other. And now the question is, what could be the value of a plus b? Well, if it's the first one, there's a, there's b. 2 plus negative 18 would be negative 16. And if it's the second one, there's A, there's B, 3 plus negative 27 is negative 24. So this actually has two answers. I do not think this SAT practice book would expect both. If this is actually on the SAT, I don't think it expects both. I think one or the other. So final answer is either negative 16 or negative 24. And I did have my tutoring student check it in the back of her study book. It said or in between. So one or the other. We don't know. Neither one is better than the other. When I did this initially, I just ran it as A equals 2 because the second one's kind of wasting time. And if you are on the SAT, no need to waste time. But either is correct. It doesn't really matter. All right. Hopefully that was helpful for you, and I hope you're having a great day. Bye-bye.